didn't get the stops that we wanted. They either scored or they got an offensive rebound early. And that's the thing about running. You can't run if you don't get a stop, and they were getting a bunch. And I thought we went in a stretch where we got 11 stops in a row, and I think we opened it up and we were able to run. But definitely early, you're looking for all the things that your system because scouting is going to start taking the play. Now we got a 1-game film. Then next thing you're going to have 2, 3, 4. But you're looking on your system of your defense, system of your offense.
You feel like that 11 stops were impressive in a row. Can your team have that kind of defensive presence?
I believe so. I mean, 11 stops. That's sometimes unusual, but what I like about this group is we came in with Rivaldo Soares, a 5th-year guy, Trey Dardart, 5th year, John Hughley, a 4th-year junior. We came in with some older guys. I've been coming in with freshmen or sophomore without a lot of experience, and I felt we came in with some experience. So I felt that we had. I could feel the depth last game. That when the starters, it's not like they got off to a bad start by any means. It's just the other team. It was still kind of, and I think our bench really gave us a boost last game.
How tough is it to figure out your rotations, and does a night like Monday help?
Yeah, I think it's a good problem. It's a good problem. You just start thinking who's playing well together. But I think everyone feels better when hey, you're playing these 9. I think everyone feels better that instead of wondering, God, am I going to get in or not get in? We had some guys off the bench that finished 3rd in minutes, and right now you're just you're playing a rotation, you're figuring it out, and that's part of these early games.
What's your thoughts on Mississippi Valley State?
We got to rebound. One of their biggest strengths is they're athletic and they crash. They start 4 guys 6'6" or bigger. Very athletic. We're going to have to really defend, have our man-to-man principles in there. But, they changed defenses. They played a lot of zone the other night. And you got to be ready for them to change defenses, play zone, trying to muck up the flow of the game. But they're very athletic, and then they all 5 crash the glass. So rebounding, adjusting to the changing defenses, and really have our man-to-man defense against their athleticism.
Porter, Jalen Ward, how about a hamstring in the second half the other night? Is he good to go?
He'll be a game-time decision, but you just don't want with hamstrings as this early. You just want to make sure that you're not. You don't want it to be not 100%, because the way how hard he plays and athletic he plays, he's going to run full gas, jump. I mean, you don't want. So right now, he's not going to go. It'll be a game-time decision.
Porter, you signed 2 in the early signing period yesterday.
Yeah.
Can you talk about those 2 guys?
Absolutely. Start with Dayton, just Forsythe from Dale. Just was a huge priority for us. I mean, being from the state of Oklahoma, being a 2-time state champion, vying for another one this year. But he's got so many off-the-chart championship intangibles. High IQ, tough, athletic. He can shoot it. The ball goes where it needs to go. And I think people are going to love him here. I mean, to see him on his visit, his mother showed me pictures of him in a Buddy Hield jersey, and then to sit there and talk to him at breakfast about wanting to help the Sooners win. I mean, you just get excited about young guys like that, and he's really good. Kawal Atok, I just think he's another one that has he's 6'9" with a 6'11" wingspan, and identified him as one of the best shooters in the country. He can really, really shoot. He's going to continue to gain strength. He really wants to be good, but he's another one that I just think in what we do, up-tempo, he's athletic, 6'9", to be able to play that pace and to be able to shoot like he can. So I thought we added 2 really good guys that fit us that are very good.
Has there been a change, or is there a balance toward high school recruiting, but if you don't hit, it's okay because of the portal?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We were not going into this saying we're going to sign 4 high school guys. It is right now, especially with one more cycle of 5th-year grad transfers. It's like grad transfers next year, again, we'll have an extra year. So we went after who we felt fit us, and we got the 2 guys we were really after. We went after probably one more. We were max going to probably sign 3, but the fact that we didn't, we're fine. We got exactly who we wanted, and we'll wait and see how this year plays out.
Do you think you might try to find a third?
No, not. I mean, right now, no. I mean, signing day. I mean, by the end of it's only a 1 week, so it's. I mean, this is who we signed early. We're not going to sign anybody else early, and then we're going to go through the year and really develop the guys we got and get them better and reevaluate when the season's over, like we always do.
So it can almost go without saying, a kid like Dayton is the #1 player in the state. That's just one you gotta keep in the state.
Well, I think for me, it was that's nice that he's the top player in the state, but for me, he fit us. He fit us, and that's the other thing is like, does he fit your system? Does he fit what you're about? And yeah, he's the #1 player in the state, so it was great that we kept him home. And because it got a little tricky there. I mean, Villanova came in and offered him late, and they have a lot of success with guys like Dayton and true point guards. But he's a true point guard, and he's a true. But I play multiple point guards, and he's physical enough to handle, guys getting up in him. He's just a competitor. He doesn't get rattled. But yeah, it was for me. I'll never forget where I was. I was, at breakfast with his mother, and she showed me on her phone the picture of him and Buddy, or with the Buddy jersey. And then he started talking to Dayton about, man, I always wanted to win with Oklahoma, and just put the cherry on top. I mean, it was just a perfect fit for us.
You mentioned playing multiple point guards with Javion and Milos. What did you see out of them in terms of playing off of each other in that season opener?
It's exciting. We're going to see the pace. We're going to see two guys that can pass. They both can score. There's going to be nights, back and forth with that. But like together, you saw one time they were really trying to deny Los in the press, and Javion just broke free, got it. He brought it up. I mean, to have two guys that you have complete confidence against pressure, coming off ball screens, scoring, shooting. And I think you're going to watch them evolve. You're going to watch them grow game to game and have that evolve. But I just, I've played multiple point guards a lot in my career. I like it. It's you always say your point guard's your quarterback. I'm like, great, I got two. So why not? Why not if it fits what you do?
You were able to make it to the line like 24 times, against Central Michigan. How important is going to contact, especially down low, with a guy like John in there going to be this season?
Yeah, absolutely. With those new rules, that's intentional. We are trying to smash the paint, create contact in the paint. With all the rules, they're calling that. So we have some guys, we have some more speed. We have some guys that can get downhill and draw fouls. And it was intentional. We're trying to get to the bonus before the other team. We're trying to be more disciplined with us, showing our hands, and we're trying to get to that foul line. So I thought it was huge. We got to the bonus first, both halves, intentional. I thought guys were really trying to hit the paint, get fouled. John is a load down there. He draws fouls. Sam drew a foul down there. So we got post players that can draw up, and I think the whole country you're seeing that. People are trying to initiate contact going to the rim because it's being called on the defense a lot.
Thanks, Porter.
All right, guys.